Alright, so today we're going to do inboard drums on this trailer. This has 3-spoke web style hubs on it. It is inboard. The one thing I want to show you here is when you're taking the wedges out, you don't ever take the nuts off completely. Leave the nuts on some, and this is because these are actually wedged in that holds this wheel on. You leave the nuts on, tap it with a hammer, until it's loose. And this one wasn't a big deal. We can go ahead and remove the wheel. You will notice we're just using a 1/2-inch impact, and that is because these only torque to 250 foot-pounds. You don't need a 3/4 on these Dayton style wheels. And then you just lift the wheels off. You've got a spacer that goes between the wheels, and it just slides off evenly. And then the inner wheel. Sometimes these are stuck because they've been on there a while. If you go on the inside and pump it, and then they have to be brought off evenly. And you notice these wheels don't have any centers in them, they're open. And the wheels just fit up here. There's a lip here, and then they wedge in. Take our hubcap off. Should be oil in here. We got the outer lock. They bent this one over, so we're going to unbend it. Make sure there's not any more. And you can see right here, they've tightened it up with a chisel. So we're going to loosen it with a chisel. And this one should just be hand tight. We've already got the brake drums backed off. The brake shoes backed off. So get this bearing out. Now this wheel seal is going to be what's holding the drum on at this point. With the shoes backed off, what we can do is put your foot right here, push down, break it loose. Just get mean with it. Now that's heavy, meaning inboard drums means the hub and the drum is all one piece. They do unbolt for service. And I'm breathing hard because I'm old. But this stuff's heavy, guys. So when you go to set that down, set this down inside the container. That way it will drain oil, and we'll get the wheel seal knocked out of it and inspect the bearings. Easier said than done. You make it? Yep. Okay. And here's what we're after. We're looking to replace these brakes. This top shoe has a little bit of life left in it, but the bottom shoe, if you notice, is wore down into the indicator. Now this style has got a closed anchor pin in it, and there's a nut here, and a bolt here that we have to loosen up. We'll also take these snap rings off here and here. And don't lose anything. You need to be replacing spring kits in these, but in case you lose something out of your spring kit, we've got the snap rings out. Loosen that bolt. It helps at this point to drive a wedge in that opening to help spread those out. Just don't drive into that bolt, we just loosened. Don't get too mean with it either. You don't want to break that spider. The impact hammer usually works best. We'll wait until that kicks off. No, don't pause it. Drums look good. There's not a big lip. There's not a lot of cracks anywhere that go all the way across. This wheel seal was not leaking like the other one was. To get the drum off, just take these 6 bolts out right here and it just lifts right off. But you can't do that unless it's a part like this. So let's see how easy these are going to come out. hasty move. You got a pin, another snap ring, a spacer. You can see the wear that those have had on it. They definitely need to be replaced. Dropped it anyway. There we go. And then to get the shoes off, you've got, all they've got on there is this spring here. Just pull them apart, and there you go. Check the S-cam run out, which we'll get the dial indicator after that. Check for in and out. There is a grease zerk here on the inside. You notice another difference is the S-cam is exposed. There's no tube. There's a bushing here, and over on the other end is a bushing, and that's it. That's all you get. Trailers are pretty well easy. That's it.